My name is Max Potter. This past year, we lost a dear and beloved friend, Mr. Moellering. Mr. Moellering was a great teacher and a great coach. He made you laugh with witty jokes and life lessons, and made you focus and learn through receiving high expectations. I will always remember Coach Moellering. I will always remember how he gave every player, coach, parent, and umpire the utmost respect. Everyone who saw Mr. Moellering on the field knows his goofy pants and goofy shoes, and his shade of the white sunscreen on his cheeks. I remember one time, we were losing in the bottom of the sixth inning by 1 run with runners on second and third. Mr. Moellering called for the double sweep play. Both runners began to run while the hitter bunted the ball. Good news was easy. We won that game. Mr. Moellering pioneered the double sweep play. It was his bread and butter. It proves that he always had the utmost confidence that his players and coaches would execute play that was so out of the norm. He always had trust in his capabilities. He loved the game, and he knew every part about it. Mr. Moellering was my teacher and coach. He loved us with his illustrious examples. I will carry these the rest of my life. Thank you. Here's John.
As Max stated, we all learn many different things from Mr. Moellering because of Mr. Moellering's high standards for his students. His class is one to learn a lot from inside and outside of the classroom. And Mr. Moellering, being one of my favorite academic choice teachers, speaking about him is very hard for me. If you were able to be blessed by the presence of Mr. Moellering, I'm sure you would feel the same. I would say my best experience is being able to do karaoke with him. And my classmates, Mr. Moellering had a wonderful singing voice and a crazy sense of humor. I remember when the bell would ring to go to lunch. I would always see Mr. Moellering running out of class, losing his third period class in the dark. I never understood why he did that until I seen him running across the courtyard and asked him. And he said that teachers need to get lunch too. I thought that was the funniest thing, but being a part of that, of Mr. Moellering's class, always left the students entertained. By doing this commencement, I have met two friends, Max and Emma, and it's a coincidence that we both had second period together. Mr. Moellering was a huge asset to academic choice and Berkeley High as a whole. I am proud to say I was able to be in an AP U.S. History class my entire junior year. And now introducing Emma.
I've always been a big fan of history, but for some reason I decided that U.S. history was not my subject. So I came into Mr. Moellering's class last year not expecting very much. But within a few weeks I realized that he made the subject absolutely fascinating, and he was one of the best teachers I've ever had. It was an AP class, and so he expected all the students to work at a college level, but also to behave like college students. And so he gave us freedom, and his grading policies were fairly lax. But I was always impressed that none of my peers really ever seemed to abuse them. We seemed to be able to rise up to the challenge he gave us, and everyone really respected him deeply and didn't want to lose his respect. So even though there was a lot of hard work, he did know how to balance it with some fun. He was always able to throw in a North Dakota joke once a week, and he would answer the phone along the lines of, "Mr. Moellering's room, we learn history here." So I loved his class so much I took sociology this year, and he would assign us very unusual things, like an essay where we had to try and convince the reader to vote Republican, which was a challenge, but it was useful. So we left in the fall, as the first bell was ringing, but nobody left. We didn't even consider it. We just watched as he slowly went to the front of the room, and he smiled and made a few jokes, and the entire class was perfectly silent, and we just were so happy to see him, and it made me realize just how deeply he'd impacted us all. So, if you could all join us in the moment of silence for Mr. Moellering.
Thank you. Mr. Moellering touched all of us in many ways, and he will be with us as we move forward in our respective lives. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2011. Thank you.